Who is in your home right now, making sure it is locked and safe, that your kids have been fed, and that they are hopefully sleeping by the time you arrive home tonight? We all have the same answer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests of tonight's Philippine Independence Day Gala. My name is Emilio Baja, founder of Fulfills, and I'm honored to stand before you tonight through the gracious invitation of the Philippine Association of Hong Kong. Domestic helpers serve as the bedrock upon which every society stands. We are all very blessed to have domestic helpers to rely on. But I have another question for all of you. As much as you rely on them, can they also rely on you? Our domestic helpers yearn for change, for a brighter future, seeking lives beyond the restrictive confines of a household and a family that are not even theirs. Today, I'm here to share with you a dream I've had since I was 13 years old, and the passion that was born out of it, to empower our overseas Filipino workers in Hong Kong, particularly the marginalized sector of domestic helpers. As we know all too well, domestic helpers are the backbone of Hong Kong society. But born out of their work is a love that turns them into a second mother, a nanay, or in my case, a yaya. We are all aware that every Sunday, our kababayans camp out on the streets of Central in makeshift tents, singing karaoke, cutting each other's hair, and even sleeping on the cold, hard ground. This is the reality for hundreds of thousands of overseas Filipino workers or OFWs in Hong Kong. Fulfills is a non-profit organization that encourages, motivates, and empowers our overseas Filipino workers in Hong Kong by providing them with the most powerful tool a person can have: education. Our goal is to help them complete their educational requirements, which were halted due to financial constraints, leading them to leave the country to seek greener pastures. Graduating from school and getting that hard-earned degree will help them obtain greater job security, better employment, and an overall improved livelihood. Fulfills heeds to the needs of OFWs. This is why we specifically leverage online education, because domestic workers do not have fixed schedules. Through online, asynchronous, and self-paced course offerings, we allow our OFWs to study anytime, anywhere, giving them greater flexibility in using their time and resources. We have been overwhelmed with positive feedback from the public, while we have been flooded with thousands of domestic helpers applying to be scholars. The demand for higher education from our kababayans is unfathomable. Nonetheless, I am proud to say that as of today, Fulfills has fully onboarded 13 scholars, diligently studying and actively working towards a college degree. In addition to providing our scholars with high-quality education, Fulfills is committed to making learning easier for them, strengthening other aspects of their lives, and building a sense of community. Now, I know all this sounds great, but ladies and gentlemen, may I just remind you that we are a non-profit organization, and the 13 scholars we have now are minuscule compared to the thousands of applications we receive every single day. This is why we are asking for your help and support. We can only give as much as we receive, and that is why we are seeking individual donors and corporate sponsors to help us, help our modern day heroes. You can help us empower OFWs through events, partnerships, personal donations, or company sponsorships. Tomorrow is a Sunday. If you venture out into Central and see the thousands of Filipino domestic helpers lining up the streets, I hope you will remember what I shared with you tonight. I hope you will see them in a different light and be empowered to help transform the lives of our kababayans. After all, sila ang tunay na bayani ng ating bayan. To end, let me leave you with another question, since people always ask me why I do what I do. And my answer is always the same. If no one will do it, then who will? And if not now, then when? Maraming salamat po. Happy Philippine Independence Day to all. Mabuhay ang mga Pilipino.